Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, beloved friends, and welcome once again to another Divine Loss program. Our program where we consciously give thanks to God for the blessed opportunity to consciously come to understand the very laws that govern our lives, not only at the present time but for immortality. So, who amongst us does not want to be happy? The spirit mentors explain to us through the efforts of Kardec that the fastest way for us to achieve everlasting joy is for us to align ourselves with the very laws that govern our lives created by God. So, what a blessing, beloved friends, it is for you and I to fasten our spiritual progress by studying this laws together. Let us feel the presence of the spirit mentors who love us and already raise our thoughts in gratitude to God for these moments. And tonight we shall study the laws that govern our lives by focusing on the question 1005 found in the Spirit's book by Kardec. And let us say hello to the friends whom we are able to see, already sending everyone, whether here live or on demand, an embrace of gratitude for our togetherness in the good. Hello, Felipe. It's so wonderful to be here with you, dear friend. Big hug to you. Hello, Slavic. Thank you for joining us in this current of the good yet again. The power of togetherness in the good. What a beautiful blessing. Let us then, beloved friends, fortify the muscles of our souls together by studying question 1005. Let us then begin. In question 1005, Kardec asks, does time for a suffering spirit seem longer or shorter than when it was incarnated? Excellent question, since all of us will at some point graduate and return to our home, our true home, freed of this current physical vast. It is important for us to know how long we shall experience certain sensations as we transition to the other side of life. And the answer given to Kardec by the illuminated spirits is as follows. Suffering seems longer because sleep does not exist. It is only for spirits who have reached certain degree of purification that time is effaced, so to speak, in the face of the infinite. So we are very fortunate, dear friends, to already, while incarnated, to be able to foresee and understand how we shall experience or read our very own experiences as we become discarnate spirits yet again. The mentor spirits explain to us in question 1005 that in the discarnate state, we are likely to feel our emotions all the more intensively because, one, we don't have physical sleep, we don't have, two, the distractions with which we envelop ourselves in the here and now. We don't have bills to pay. We don't have a quote unquote job to attend to. So when we discarnate, beloved friends, we will be faced with ourselves and our very own choices. As reported by Kardec in another book found in the codification, Heaven and Hell, second part, we see that if we are able to organize our emotions, further develop the virtues we reincarnated to acquire, and utilize our time while incarnated to be useful to others, the encounter that we will have with ourselves, free of any distractions, will be a happy one. Such accounts are documented by Kardec in the Happy Spirits section of the Heaven and Hell book. The Heaven and Hell book, beloved friends, is uh, presents a series of cases that Kardec documented in the mediumistic meetings of which he was part. So he categorized the degree of evolution of the spirits according to their communication. So we see that there is a pattern throughout the spirits that Kardec classified as happy spirits. At the Spiritist Society of Virginia last Friday, right, Felipe? Our dear Felipe was there with us. We studied the cases of four such happy spirits, and the pattern we noticed is that they were happy as the scarlet spirits because while incarnated, they were able to be resigned towards God's will. They didn't rebel towards God's will for them. And even in the face of difficulties, they had faith in a better life, faith that God had their best interest at heart. So they didn't truly suffer. Suffering, beloved friends, is a matter of perspective. For instance, Chico Xavier, the Brazilian medium who is very dear to all of our hearts, experienced many illnesses throughout his physical life, and he experienced rejection, he experienced rebelliousness from others, abandonment of all sorts, financial difficulties, physical disabilities, and yet if we asked Chico Xavier if he were happy, he would say absolutely. Why? Because he kept his eyes, his focus on the greater life. He knew that life on earth was but a school in which we would undergo tests so as to test our faith. As Felipe is saying, yes, Chico Xavier, as were the cases of the happy spirits which we studied together, right, Felipe? These spirits were aware that the tests they underwent, what we call trouble difficulties, as Felipe is saying, were blessed opportunities for renewal. Yes, Felipe, thank you for summarizing the take home message for us ever so beautifully. Yes, beloved friends, because how shall we know if we have the virtue of resignation if we never have reasons for which to resign ourselves? How shall we know if we were able to acquire inner serenity if we never have the opportunity to put that serenity to the test, as Felipe is saying? And whether we succeed in these tests in the school of life to test our acquisition of moral virtues depend on whether we see them as blessed opportunities or as punishments. If we take the stance of a victim before life and see the glass, so to speak, often half empty, then we miss out on the opportunity to progress, to show to ourselves that yes, we have acquired certain very specific moral virtues, which are the reasons for which we reincarnated. On the other hand, if we rebel and victimize ourselves, we push away the opportunity. So, as we finalize these moments of blessed reflection together, beloved friends, let us ask ourselves in these moments of introspection where we are in terms of our willingness to accept God's will for us in with an open heart without resistance on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 being not at all, and 10 being yes, we are there. How likely are we to see God's will for us, as Philip is summarizing for us, as blessed opportunities, even in the face of the so called challenges? Where are we in this scale? Our response, beloved friends, will tell us how much we need to work on our very own willpower so that we can overcome our very own selves. For we are not incarnated to make efforts to change others, but rather to change ourselves. So, what a blessed opportunity for us to progress together in light of this beautiful and divine understanding of life. Thank you, beloved friends, for the opportunity to strengthen ourselves together by studying the very laws that guide our lives. Thank you so much for joining us, and we already look forward to seeing everyone again next time. In the meantime, beloved friends, let us stay tuned right here to Kardec Radio, where you and I are always nourishing our souls. Thank you, Felipe. Thank you, Slavik. Thank you, Veronica. And thank you, everyone, for choosing to tune in to the good together. Bye for now, beloved friends.